A little while ago, I was working with a company on their processes, and one of the people there described their job as being full of superstition. And what she meant by that was lots of things that she did that she wasn't sure why she was doing them, but she was really worried something bad would happen if she didn't. I love that. And I'm pretty sure we can all relate to that a little bit. We all have things in our work which feel like they don't have any point, but we're not sure why they're there. They're either workarounds for something that went wrong once or for something that doesn't work properly, or they're just things that have just always been done that way. We talk about these as non-value adding activity, or sometimes waste. And waste is insidious. It's very difficult to spot, and it reduces our productivity, it reduces our profitability, and it really reduces our job satisfaction as well. No one likes doing jobs that they don't think add any value or that they're actually pointless. Today we're going to take a whistle-stop tour through 8 areas where waste might lurk, things to look out for in order to remove those non-value adding tasks from your day-to-day work. And we're going to use this mnemonic, which is TIMWOODS. So apologies if you're called TIMWOODS or you know anyone called TIMWOODS. It's not personal.
Hello?
What? I'm doing a video.
Do you want a cup of tea?
It's not a good time, I'm doing a video.
Do you want a cup of tea?
A cup of tea? Oh, go on then, a cup of tea would be lovely. Sorry about that. So the T in TIMWOODS stands for transport.
Transport is the unnecessary movement of things, widgets or pieces of paper or data. Moving them makes the process take longer, but also risks damaging or losing them.
So that's the sort of thing that you need to be really careful about, is spotting when things are being moved when they don't necessarily need to be. Oh, brilliant, thanks very much. It's empty. It's empty. What's that about? Try again. I'm really sorry about that. So the next place to look for waste is the I, which is inventory.
Inventory occurs where you've spent time or effort on something and you've not yet seen the value returned from that. So that could be a warehouse full of car parts that you've paid for and are yet to use, or it could be work that you've done that you've not yet invoiced.
Ah, lovely. Thank you. It's cold. How long has that been sitting around? Look. Have another go. Sorry about that. So the M is for motion.
Motion is the unnecessary movement of people. If you have an environment that doesn't flow, people can spend more time moving about trying to do their work than they actually spend doing it. This adds the length of time, but also feels like unnecessary friction as part of your job.
Ah, lovely, thank you. It's taken ages. It's not really warm though. What have we been doing? It's gotten a bit cold. Can I have another one? Sorry. So, the W is for waiting. This one's very straightforward because it's just time you spend waiting. Where have you been? It's been ages. Thank you. I need this now. Actually, do you mind making me another one? Thanks. Next, we have 2 O's. The first O is over-processing.
Over-processing is working on something to a higher standard than the customer will ever require or notice. This could mean polishing something for 20 minutes longer than it needs to be polished, but it could also mean checking the same piece of work multiple times, or working really hard to align that PowerPoint slide that's already good enough.
Ah, lovely. What's this? Really? It's not much like a cup of tea to me. Got a bit fancy, didn't you? Just go and try again. The next O is overproduction. And this is where you make too many or too much of the thing that's required. Oh, thanks very much. Why do I want 2? I don't need 2. I just want one nice, well-made cup of tea. You can have that one back. I don't need it.
Overproduction is not only wasteful because you're making too many of something, but it also leads to inventory, which, as we know, has its own issues.
The D is for defects. Defects is really obvious what it means. It's just when something's wrong. And the thing about that is when something's wrong, something needs to be done about it. Tim, has this got sugar in it? Have another go. And finally, the S is about skills. Skills from the point of view of when you have someone with too many skills, so overqualified for a role, doing a job, so it's wasteful of their ability and talent, or when you don't have the right people with the right skills in the role. So it takes them longer to do something and maybe the work won't be up to the same standard. Thanks. Out of interest, Tim, why are you so bad at making tea?
Well, I'm really more of a coffee drinker, to be honest.
There we go. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope this has been helpful in showing where there might be areas of non-value added activity lurking in your processes. If there's anything that I could do to help you identify or remove those, then get in touch with me at make-work.work. Thanks very much.